Hola, gente linda. Hello, beautiful people. Hola is hello in Spanish, and gente linda means beautiful people in Spanish. I am Nelly C. My goal for my YouTube channel is to study the topics for the licensed clinical social worker exam together and share this material with someone who may need it. My email address is learningtogethertobecomealcsw@gmail.com. Just in case you would like to contact me. And here is also my Facebook page is facebook.com learning together for LCW. First, I want to share a quote to continue to be inspired and motivated to carry on with this journey. Then we will continue reviewing Maslow hierarchy of needs today, and below this video I will also post my email and my Facebook and also the link of this article. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like to continue to get more updates on topics related to the LCSW exam. Let's not give up. We can do it slowly but surely. Adios, mi gente linda, and many blessings. And here is the quote of today that I have. When we struggle to change ourselves, we in fact only continue to patterns of self-judgment and aggression. We keep the war against ourselves alive by Jack Kornfield. Again, when we struggle to change ourselves, we in fact only continue the patterns of self-judgment and aggression. We keep the war against ourselves alive. Interesting quote. It's really a war against ourselves alive, and it's a self-judgment that we have, and it's a continuous struggle that we have to continue changing ourselves. Very deep quote. And let's continue, share our article. Here it is. Last time, the last time that I read this article, I started from reading from here. And I realized that you had actually done it from here, from the bottom. And we had to start always seeing the needs of our clients from the physiological needs. Always we had to start from the food, water, warm, rest. And from there, we had to go to the safety needs, security, safety. And then we go to belongingness and love needs, which is intimate relationships, friendship, and then esteem needs and prestigious and feelings of accomplishment. And then self-actualization. So this pyramid starts from the bottom. First, physiological needs, which is food, water, and warm rest. Safety needs, security, safety. And these are the basic needs. And then comes the belongingness and love and need, which is intimate relationship, friends. And then esteem needs, prestige, and feelings of accomplishment. And this is the physiological needs. And then it comes the self-actualization, achieving one's full potential, including creative activities. And this is the self-fulfillment needs. And this is how really makes sense the quote that Maslow presents. It is quite true that man lives by bread alone when there is no bread. But what happened to man's desire when there is plenty of bread, when his belly is chronically filled? At once other and higher needs emerge, and these, rather than physiological hungers, dominate the organism. And when these in turn are satisfied, against new and still higher needs emerge, and so on. This is what we mean by saying that the basic human needs are organized into hierarchy of relative prepotency. And here is Maslow 1943, page 365, which is, I'm assuming that's where it comes from, the quote. Here the article presents some key points. So let's read the key points. Key points. Keep in mind that Maslow's hierarchy of needs doesn't follow a strict linear progression. Individuals can feel various needs at the same time or shift between levels. Maslow continued to refine his theory based on the concept of hierarchy of needs over several decades. Maslow, 1943, 1962, and 1987. Regarding the structure of his hierarchy, Maslow in 1987 proposed that the order in the hierarchy is not nearly as rigid, page 68, as he may have implied in his early description. Okay. Maslow noted that the order of needs might be flexible based on external circumstances or individuals' difference. For example, he notes that for some individuals, the need for self-esteem is more important than the need for love. For others, the need for creative fulfillment may supersede even the most basic needs. Maslow in 1987 also pointed out that most behavior is multi-motivated, and note that any behavior tends to be determined by several or all of the basic needs simultaneously, rather than only one of them, page 71. And then in Maslow 1954 proposed that human being possess two sets of needs, these 5 stages. Model can be divided into deficiency needs and growth needs. The first 4 levels are often referred as deficiency needs, D needs, and the top level is known as a growth or B needs, B needs. Okay. Let's see. Deficiency needs. Deficiency needs are concerned with basic survival, include physiological needs, such as the need for food, sex, and sleep, and safety needs, such as the need for security and freedom from danger. Behaviors associated with these needs are seen as deficiency motivated, as they are a means to an end. Deficiency needs arise due to deprivation and are said to motivate people when they are unmet. Also, the motivation to fulfill such a needs will become stronger the longer they are denied. For example, the longer a person goes without food, the more hungry they will become. That's a deficiency need. Maslow, 1943, initially stated that individuals must satisfy lower level deficiency needs before progressing to meet higher level growth needs. However, he later clarified the satisfaction need is not at all or not phenomenon, admitting that his earlier statement may have given the false impression that a need must be satisfied 100% before the next need emerges. 1987, page 69. When a deficit need has been more or less satisfied, he will go away and our activities become habitually directed toward meeting the next set of needs we have yet to satisfy. These then become our salient needs. However, growth needs to continue to be felt and may even become stronger once engaged. Growth needs Growth needs are more psychological and are associated with realizing an individual's full potential and needed to self-actualize. These needs are achieved more through intellectual and creative behaviors. Growth needs do not stem from a lack of something, but rather from a desire to grow as a person. Once these growth needs have been reasonably satisfied, one may be able to reach the highest level called self-actualization. Growth needs are achieved more through intellectual and creative behaviors. Every person is capable and has the desire to move up the hierarchy toward a level of self-actualization. Unfortunately, progress is often disrupted by a failure to meet lower level needs. Life experience, including divorce and the loss of a job, may cause an individual to fluctuate between levels of the hierarchy. Therefore, not everyone will move through the hierarchy in a unidirectional manner, but may move back and forth between the different types of needs. The expanded hierarchy of needs. It's important to note that Maslow, 1943 and 1954, five-stage model has expanded to include connective and aesthetic needs. Maslow, 1970, A, and later transcendent needs, Maslow, 1917, B, Maslow motivational model. Wow. So deficiency need, growth need, and transcendence. Growth needs, deficiency needs. So we have even a higher level of need. Interesting. Changes to the original five stages model are highlighted, included a 7-stage model and an 8-stage model, both developed during the 1960s and 1970s. Biological and physiological needs, air, food, drink, shelter, warmth, sex, sleep, etc. Safety needs, protection from elements, security, order, law, stability, freedom from fear, love, belongingness, needs, friendship, intimacy, trust, acceptance, receiving, giving, affection, and love, affiliation, being a part of a group, family, friends, work. Esteem needs, which Maslow classified into two categories: esteem for oneself, dignity, achievement, mastery, independency. Second, the need to be accepted and valued by others, status, prestige, cognitiveness, knowledge, understanding, exploration, need for meaning and predictability. Connected needs drive our pursuit of knowledge and understanding. For instance, a student desires to understand complex mathematical theories, a traveler's curiosity about diverse cultures, an individual quest for life, deeper meaning, all exemplify this need. Meeting these needs facilitate personal growth, comprehension, and a deeper understanding of life and its complexities. Aesthetic needs, appreciation, self for beauty, balance, form, etc. Fulfilling these needs leads to a deeper sense of satisfaction, harmony in life as individuals seek environment, experience their pleasing reasonable with their sense of beauty. This involves appreciation, pursuit of art, music, nature, or the form of aesthetic expression. Fulfilling this need isn't just about physical beauty, but also emotional and physiological satisfaction derived from experiencing order and elegance. Self-actualization needs realizing personal potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and peak experience. Wow. Transcendence needs a person is motivated by value transcendence beyond the personal self, beyond self-actualization. They represent the human desire to connect with high reality, purpose of the universe. This level emphasizes altruism, spiritual connection, helping others achieving their potential. Individuals seek experience that move beyond personal concerns, aim to achieve a deep sense of unity, understanding, belonging with the vast expanse of existence. Example of transcendence need include mystical experience, certain experience with nature, aesthetic experience, sexual experience, the pursuit of science, religions, service to others. Self-actualization needs, instead of focus of psychopathology and what goes wrong with people, Maslow in 1943 formulated a more positive account of human behavior which focused on what goes right. He was interested in human potential and how we fulfill the potential. Physiologists, physio- physiologists, Abraham Maslow 1943 and 1954 state that humans' motivation is based on people seeking fulfillment and change through a personal growth. Self-actualized people are those who are fulfilling and doing all they are capable. The growth of self-actualization, Maslow 1962, refers to the need of personal growth and discovery that is present through the personal life. For Maslow, a person is always becoming and never remains static and distant. In self-actualization, is a person comes to find meaning in life that is important to them. As each individual is unique, the motivation for self-actualization leads people in different directions. Carrying out. For some people, self-actualization can be achieved through creating work, art, literature, for others through sport and classroom or with corporate setting. Maslow 1962 believes self-actualization could be measured through the concept of peak experience. This occurs when a person experiences the world totally for what it is. There is feeling of euphoria, joy, and wonder. It's important to know that self-actualization is a continuing process of becoming rather than a perfect state one reaches a happy ever after. Maslow offers the following description of self-actualization. It refers to a person's desire to self-fulfillment, namely to the tendency for him to become actualized in what is potentially. The specific form of this need will of course vary greatly from person to person. In one individual may take form of the desire to be an ideal model, and another may be expressed athletically, and in still another may be expressed painting, picture, and invention. Maslow 1943, 1932, 1938, 3. Wow. Characteristics of self-actualized people. Although we are all theoretically capable of self-actualizing, most of us will not do so, or only to a limited degree. Maslow, 1970, estimated that only 2% of people will reach the state of self-actualization. He was especially interested in the characteristic of people who he considered to have achieved their potential as individuals. By studying 80 people he considered the self-actualized, including Abraham Lincoln and Albert Einstein, Maslow 70 identified 50 characteristics of self-actualized person. Characteristics of self-actualizers. They perceive reality efficiently and can tolerate uncertainty. Accept themselves and others for what they are. Spontaneous and truth and action. Problem-centered, no self-centered. Unusual sense of humor. Able to look at life objectively. Highly creative. Resistant to encultural, but not perfectly and conventionally. Concern for the welfare of humanity. Capable of deep appreciation of life experience. Establish dissatisfying interpersonal relationship with few people. Peak experience, need for privacy, democracy, attitude, and a strong moral and ethical standard. Wow. Behavior leading to self-actualization. Experiencing life like a child with full absorption and centralization. Trying new things instead of sticking to safe paths. Listen to your own feelings, evaluating experience instead of voice tradition authority of the majority. Avoiding pretense, game playing, and being honest. Being prepared to be unpopular if your video do not coincide with those or it is a majority. Taking the responsibility and working hard. Trying to identify your defense and having the courage to give up. There are characteristics. Okay, so this is getting too long because then we have to read the application example and continue this. And as you can see, continue. We're gonna just stop here about the actualization. I thought I can finish, but no. We're still working in the what requires to have self-actualization. Before we fell asleep in self-actualization. So behavior leading to self-actualization, we're gonna stay here. And let's practice this. Okay, my people, how we are doing. And we're just hitting the first topic of the ACSW exam. Let's continue doing it little by little. Adiós, mi amigo.